With the weather turning against us, we leave our exhausted yaks and ponies behind and push on by ourselves, taking only basic supplies.
I reckon we will see something from here.
Hang on.
Now, yes! Mark, what can you see?
Christ.
It's a temple. It's a Bompo temple. This is a temple complex. If you look at the summit of every mound, there's a stupa, and then there's some buildings on the top of each mound. I know they look like rocks.
No, I can see. I can particularly see
this
here.
This is actually, yeah, now, in front of the caves, this actually is a temple complex. Let's go and look at the temple and then go up to the caves. Shelter. Right. I cannot believe our luck, Mark, that just as we find this place, a bloody rain comes down.
Well, it is also auspicious, isn't it?
It's covering up everything. Maddening.
It'll pass.
Maddening. Huh? You think? You think it's a Garuda bird, Mark? You think it's a Garuda bird, you know, which is the kyung, which is the symbol of this valley, the guardian of the valley, the valley of the Garuda.
How old is this?
Garuda.
How old do you think this is? Bodh Purana, very old?
Very old, yeah. This one, very old.
We don't know. Until the archaeologists come, nobody's going to have a clue.
And this paint?
Yeah, see the red paint. Well, they would have been red and white, the classic colours of...
and this actually is the centre of the temple complex?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's go have a look. It's fantastic. May not look much, but this is definitely, yeah, now I think we actually have found something.
Can this really be the lost paradise that Charles has been dreaming of for all these years? There have, I know, been claims that Shangri-La exists elsewhere, but I believe Charles's theory of the Tibetan legend of a hidden valley way beyond the Himalayas. Because that's exactly where we are, miles from anywhere, behind the Himalayas. Now this is beginning to look good. We follow a track through a narrow ravine. Could this be the entrance to the heart of the ancient city?
Well, we can only see when we get to the top, I think. But this should take us through. This may not look very impressive, Mark, but it's exactly what I've been looking for. This really is evidence of a lost civilization, just a tiny glimpse of a world that existed here perhaps 2,000 years ago, buried in these hills all round us. Oh. Look at that.
As we come over the ridge, the lost city is revealed.
Take those caves? Yeah. But take off your packs.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Here are the remnants of what was once a cave city, rock faces honeycombed with dwellings, not only here, but on almost every cliff nearby. What were the people like? How on earth did they get up here?
Yes, it's a very good question, Mark. The answer is how to go right down the bottom. But what we've got to remember is that in those days they had an extensive system of wooden galleries and stairs.
The whole lot were connected by wooden galleries, which they could actually then move down amongst them.
Every cave was connected with another. And the sad thing is that really, over the last, 1,500 years, 90% of it has been washed away.
So what's in the last of it?
Yeah, it's the very end of it.
Well, we're bloody lucky. This is amazing. Wow, look at this place. How clean it is. And all this here, is this all soot?
This is all soot, yeah, because what is fantastic about this, you see, I thought these are meditation caves, but they're not. These are family quarters.
Dwellings?
Yep.
And what?
Objects there, and you can tell that, I think, because over there, as we go round, if you sweep the lamp round to the right, do you see all the striations where they actually dug the thing out? And over there, yeah, they not?
Yeah.
This is the chimney. Yeah. See that actually is blocked now.
So that's where they would cook?
That's where I'm going to cook. We've got like... Yeah,
Set up very comfortable, isn't it?
Very impressive. Yeah.
And
a room with a view, Mark.
And as you said, a room with a view.
After years of reading and researching, here at last is something I can actually see and explore. 2,000 years ago, this was a city. All round us, people lived and breathed.
Well, Charles, only the pure in heart can find Shangri-La, so that counts me out. But you've overcome every obstacle. Have you really found it?
Just look at the evidence. We know the Bon religion developed here. It had a capital city here. It was abandoned about 1,200 years ago, and the legend about a hidden, perfect place grew up here. So yes, this is Shangri-La, and this is what I've dreamed of finding for years.
Charles has made a truly historic discovery. But for me, Shangri-La also lies in our dreams. It's part of us all. It can be anything we want. But the legend of eternal youth? No way. I've aged at least 10 years just getting here.
Christmas isn't always cozy.